Hello, my fellow Hoopies. I am so excited to be here with you today and talk about one of my favorite topics in the whole wide world, habits. I love habits. Habits and standards in the way we go about our day matter so much. They create the structure of a day, and further than that, our weeks and our months and our years and the person we are becoming. This is the foundation of our day and who we are becoming. So it matters so much. It's just a really fascinating topic to me. I love knowing the nitty gritty details of the way people spend their day, and especially now in a social media world, we kind of get to see the highlight reels and the big things that people do throughout the day. But this is the kind of stuff that I absolutely adore. I love knowing what people are doing when they wake up and how they're getting ready for bed, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, without further ado, let's hop in. I'm going to share my five that I rely on that are non-negotiables every single day, Monday through Friday, on the weekends. It does not matter. These are 5 non-negotiable standards for the day. So, number 1, and these are not necessarily in an order, they are just the way they are. Number 1 is prioritizing protein daily. Now, I am speaking for myself, but these mostly go for code as well. So, this one, of course, this is a family household priority, and that is protein. We do this and make it simplified by meal prepping on Sundays. So backtrack. Okay, so we go to the grocery store, and that is the main thing. I mean, we don't really even have to think about this anymore. We go to the grocery store, we get lots of protein. That's a big chunk of our grocery bill and cart. There's a lot of meat in our shopping cart. And that's just the base of our meals. It's what we build our meals off of, and that is one way that we, going further into meal prep, we always have proteins prepared. So it might change throughout the week. Our main protein is chicken breast, but beef, salmon, eggs, and further like Greek yogurt and things like that. But for the most part, it is some form of animal protein, and that is what we use to build our meals. And then, like I started to say, meal prep Sunday is game changer. We typically prep more by category, so we'll have lots of chicken breast prepped. We'll usually go through four to six, that might be close to 20-ish pounds of chicken breast a week that we are marinating on Sunday, and we pull down the black stone and get it ready for the week and have it in the fridge ready to go. And then, not talking about the other staples right now, but carbs and vegetables we'll prep on Sundays as well, and same idea, have it all prepped in by category of what we're kind of feeling that week, but we don't really stray too much. It is always protein, carb, vegetables is what we prep on Sunday, and it's ready to go. So that is, and like I said, no matter if we're here or we're traveling, we will typically, even if we travel, have the food that we meal prepped, and we'll bring it with us in a big cooler. But if we don't prep food for that trip, it will still be the base. So whether we eat out or we run into a grocery store and we grab some snacks, we will always have protein available. So that is a non-negotiable throughout the day, and we try to get about 1 gram per pound of body weight. Not going to go into, like reasons or all that kind of stuff today, but that is usually our goal with protein. Okay, number 2, and this one is especially for me, Cody is kind of dragged into it and accomplishes it as well, but daily steps. I have to move throughout the day, or I am just not a happy person. There's lots of research behind steps, and I was recently looking into this again, and it is so crazy to me that the average person gets about 3,000 to 4,000 steps per day. That just blows my mind. I know that you listening and myself, I have that by, I don't know, 9, 10 a.m. Like that is just, I don't know how people aren't moving. And there's lots of research that even above 7,000, so many benefits. I mean, drastically increases your health just by getting 7,000 a day. I feel best when I get 12 to 15,000 per day. I'm not necessarily recommending that because I know that is a lot if you do work more of a 9 to 5 desk job and you're trying to move beyond those hours. I would encourage you to break the day up and try to get little walk breaks. It really adds up. If you get 5 minutes, 10 minutes throughout your day of walking, you will be shocked how many you have at the end of the day if you just do that. But we also do that by family walks. So after dinner, we'll go for a walk together. I often say the 3 S's: sunshine, sniffs, and steps. I need it. I don't actually have sunshine on a habit here, but That's another one. Get your sunshine. And sniffs for the pups. That's mostly for the pups, but fresh air. Yes, so 12 to 15,000 is what I feel best getting. If we go on trips, this is another one that does not go down. It actually goes up because we walk everywhere when we go on a trip. We just love to walk around and see everything. So we have trips that we're averaging about 30,000 steps a day, and it's just because we're moving. So that is a habit of mine that no matter what, I'm going to get. The third, I start in the Word, and I really try to make sure this is the first thing I do. Typically, wake up, I'll come out to the kitchen, feed the dogs, let them go out, go potty, start my coffee, and then I'll sit down and I'll just drink water and I'll read. There's not really a time limit on how long I'll read. I'll typically read a chapter. Right now I'm working through Acts and studying Acts, so I will, if I had to put a time on it, maybe 30 minutes. And for you, if that is reading or some other form of just sitting down and becoming present for your day. So along with reading the Word, I read, and then before moving on to anything else, I will write out just things that need to get done that day. So both of those two are kind of me collecting my thoughts, intentionally becoming present and aware for the day, and setting it up for success. I always have a to-do calendar. I always know what is ahead for the day, but this is more of my time to kind of check in, assess if that is still priority for the day, plan out what is top priority, and just get my ducks in a row so that I can get started for the day feeling like I have been present, I've had my time in the Word, and intentionally stepped into what I need to do to steward the day well. And then the fourth habit is spend time with Code. I love spending time with Cody. We love spending time together. We are truly best friends, and it's just what we love to do. We never are, sick of each other or wish that we had to spend less time together. I know that might sound silly. We love to spend time together. It's what fuels us, fills us back up. So the way we do this, I talked about daily walks, and that is one that we'll kind of stack. We go for our family walks after dinner, training together. We will typically, right after work, we'll train together in our little gym shed. We'll watch a little TV together at night, unwind together, talk about the day, and laugh together, and have fun, and do all the things. So if you are not married, have somebody in your life that just fills you up, whether that be someone that comes over, or even if it's a phone call. Have somebody that just fills you up, fills your soul up, gives you a little bit of a boost, and makes you feel like you are yourself and lets you be yourself. All right, my last is sleep, and sleep is so sacred. If this is another that there's lots of research out there that 7 to 8 hours is just the sweet spot. Anything below that, you might be able to get by, you're just not getting enough. And then even beyond the 9-hour mark, that is not helpful either. You'll just be a little groggy and not actually, there's something maybe more underlying of why you need that much sleep. So 7 to 8, and I can agree, for me, that is typically a great amount of sleep, especially when it is quality. So make sure you're kind of checking in with that too. It doesn't mean that you need to be in bed for 7 to 8 hours and you've checked the box. This needs to be quality sleep. The way we kind of approach this and set up for a good night's sleep, like I said, winding down, something we do together, a little bit of TV, just hanging out together. With the TV, blue light glasses are on, and typically for us, we are lights out by 9 p.m. So I will typically put my blue light glasses on around 7 for about 2 hours there. We'll watch TV maybe up until 8, then go into the bedroom. We'll switch over to a red light. I'll take the blue light glasses off at that point, leave my phone out in the living room to charge. So I'm done with screens in general at that point. The red light is on and reading, and lights out by 9 p.m. And that is typically what sets it up for a great night of sleep. So the 5, just a little recap. Protein every day, no matter what, built into every meal to get about 1 gram per pound of body weight. Daily steps, sniffs, sunshine, steps, non-negotiables, get your body moving. Like I said, I've 12 to 15,000 is where I feel best, but not necessary. Try to get above 7,000 if you are finding yourself below that. Third, I start in the Word, read and spend some time in the Bible, and then planning out my day. Fourth, spending time with Code or a person that fills you up. And 5, get your sleep. It is sacred. Make sure that is a priority. Most of these are habits that spread out throughout the day. I'm starting my day with a habit, I'm ending my day with a habit, and then there are a few that are kind of sandwiched in between. And just having that structure of how you want your day to look is really going to change the outcome of your day. You're going to go to bed feeling a little bit more proud of what you were able to get done, the way you lived out your life, and proud that you didn't let the day rule you. So that's what I would ultimately encourage, that you sit down, think about what habits you do have right now, because we all have habits. They're all throughout our day. The way we live and kind of have that routine built in, those are your habits. So analyze your day, write out what you're doing, and figure out the habits that you are proud of, that are good, that are moving the needle forward, that are helping you become the person you want to be. And then also figure out those habits that are keeping you stuck, they're keeping you in a bad mindset, they're keeping you isolated or just not moving forward. And let's try to get rid of those. So that's what I would ultimately encourage you. You have habits, figure out what are the good, figure out what are the bad, and try to just hammer in those good habits and continue to build them. And like I said, I would love to know what you would add. So I'm always happy to talk habits and standards. It is the foundation and backbone of Hoopie. We are on a relentless pursuit of excellence in all that we do in life, and habits are the foundation of that. So let me know what habits you have that are different, that you agree with. I would love to hear, love to talk. If you found this helpful, or if you think you have a friend that would be helped by it, please share it. Follow us, subscribe. We're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. Those are our two main platforms, both at Hoopie Strength, and let us know how we can help you. Keep pursuing excellence, my Hoopies. Have a great day.